tonight we're here to celebrate a very, very special group of people. It's the guys that are there, the second group that have gone through the Academy. So what I'd like you all to do is help me welcome up the graduates from this year. So Andrea, I'm going to start with you, and then Leo, Steve, James, come up to the front. Do you want to just very briefly just share with everybody perhaps just one thing that you've taken away from the course, or one thing you've learned from somebody else that was on the course?
I decided to do this course about 15 months ago when I went along to one of Joanne's taster sessions, about July or so, 15 months ago. And I was impressed at the focus of it. I was impressed with the attention to the business, okay. I had my own business that had been going for a few years, but I hadn't really concentrated on it. And I knew with a recession coming, even then, I know we're in a recession now, but even then, I knew I had to do something about it, and that's why I signed up. I didn't find it easy. I was probably the one who dissented with everything. You know, there's always an awkward guy. Well, I was the awkward one. It didn't seem to, I wasn't succeeding. I wasn't going anywhere, you know? But so I tried to take away one thing from every session I could implement. And I'll just show you, I'll just show you with this if I may. Sorry, it's going on longer than one thing. But this is a little graph. You can all see that just about, because I went through the black market. Now, when we started, somewhere down here, this is my bank balance, by the way. Sorry, Glenn. After you were there. Now, when I started, it was right down here and struggling.
You put it upside down, Rob.
It was less than one.
As the course progressed, I did implement things, and by the end, you can see, okay, instead of flipping up and down here, we're now flipping up and down here. And I've moved on to the next level. I've got levels to go. I know I've got a lot further to go, but thank you for the starting.
Thanks very much, Robert.
The reason I went on the course, tried to pick up some tips and knowledge to enable me to make my company a bit more efficient. I near treble the size of my company within about a 2-year period. So I had a lot of struggling keeping all the plates spinning. So having done the course, all the knowledge I picked up, I'm a lot more efficient. It's given me a bit more time to work on the business. So anyone who wants to grow their business or be a bit more efficient, I recommend it too.
Well, Kim, my business partner and wife, went on the first cohort, and I'm highly competitive, so I couldn't let her get away with that. So
she put you on it.
You're doing it. There was somewhere in between, actually. But no, seriously, it's fed every aspect of our business because the quality of the speakers and the quality of the sort of the information that we were given was such that it fed different angles and all fed into what you do, giving our little business the ability to grow and improve and make sure that we didn't make some of the mistakes that we should have done. We had a consultancy earlier this year with one of James Kahn's leading advisors and one of his companies, because we're in recruitment. That's how he made his money. Because I understood when we were talking about things like board of directors, I understood more about how business works. We were able to take more from that rather expensive but good value consultancy. So it's really given us something to springboard forwards into the back end of this year and into next year. So it's going to make, it has made and it's going to make an incredible difference as we move forwards.
Well done.
One, it's really, really difficult to say one thing, because the amazing thing about this course is that there are so many things that you actually get information about, from how to keep the books going, to how to sell, how to organise the business, how to motivate your staff. It's really, I've done lots and lots of different courses, and every time you come away from one of the showing off Academy days, your head is absolutely full of amazing things, and you get back to your business partner or your partner, and you drive them round the bend for at least a day or 2 days after. I've had this idea because this, that it's those amazing things that really pull you off. One thing I thought that really got me into the course before we started was the last one of these sessions was just the quality of the people that were actually giving you mentoring and help on the course were just, and are just phenomenal. Some of them are sitting in the audience. It's that the other thing is probably worth saying is that they follow up. So when you think you've got away with it and you haven't quite organised yourself and you haven't quite done your team building bits for the rest of the country, you get a phone call. Or if you're, or in the case of one of the members of the team in here, I gave a presentation trying to sell to the rest of the group I was selling to. I then got an ear bending afterwards because I'd forgotten to hit them with the punchline afterwards. And it's that quality and that commitment of some of the people that do the course that I was amazed with. And apart from the fact that there is a great breadth of different people in the team. You know, to Robert being very cynical, but fantastically cynical. You know, but in a completely bringing it back down to earth. So when there is airy-fairiness, it's like, that's good, but this is the real world, and that's what makes the course absolutely fantastic. So,
I'm going to name drop as well, just like James did. I went swimming with Duncan Goodhue this afternoon in Lake Wondermere. And that sort of, for me, I was thinking about it when both Pete and I went swimming with him. And I thought it actually sort of crystallises a few things that came out of the course, really. And one of them was the sort of value of Facebook for business, which is how I sort of heard about it. So, you know, sort of social media networking, how I'm going to use that in terms of blogging for my business, how I also sort of grew to love using the Lake District to enhance selling my business, which came from Zoe's day. And also, tomorrow what I need to do is promote it to the media, because I bet the Gazette doesn't know about it. So that's sort of my thing. Well done.